Richard back at you. Today we've got a 2005 Chevy 6.6 Duramax in here with an Allison 1000 in it. It's four-wheel drive. Come in leaking out the front. You very seldom see these things come in the door at all, except leaking out the front. So what we do is when we fix these things, we change the converter, the front seal, the pump bushing, the pump O-ring, the pump gasket. We do all this at one time. That way we're not doing it like 3 times. So these things are bad about breaking these lugs off and cracking here on the converters. If you want to check it here, if you see any leakage here, it's automatically converter failure right off the bat. You can see that. But if it's not there, then it could be a converter bushing, converter seal, anything like that. And this thing's pretty wet over here. So you can look here, the hub does look good, but we just don't trust anything when it comes to these things. I mean, if you don't change it, it can leak anyway. So what we do is we just change it all at one time. You got your front seal here, your lockup ring here. You have another lockup ring here, drain back ring here. So you can see all this fluid was pretty much in here already. Didn't really leak a whole lot out of the converter when I pulled it. This thing was really wet underneath here. So we'll get a bunch of these bolts out real quick, and then me and Trent's gonna take and put it on its lid real quick and pull it out. But you have your engine RPM sensor here, your input turbine sensor here, and then your output speed sensor is going to be on the transfer case to the rear end, depending on where they decide to put it at. You have your neutral safety switch here. Now your Allisons can have a PTO right here on the side that runs a hydraulic pump or something like that. You can do it on either side. We take this off, take this apart. There's a gear right back in here on a drum that will actually spin the PTO. Let's just knock a couple of these bolts out really quick here. We stand it up there. Dry. Isn't that crazy how dust and dirt roads gets on there? What it does, it gets on the back here and usually gets on it that way.
And we're having trouble with our mic, so he's trying to talk loud and proud. If he missed some stuff, we are kind of sorry, but we will get that taken care of ASAP.
Yeah.
We're trying to get a new mic system or our other one fixed.
Yes. And we do have a screw-on filter here on these Allisons, and we actually have a filter in a pan, so when you service them, you want to do both of them at the same time.
OEM.
OEM only, yes, sir. So what we're going to do, we're going to stop the camera for just a minute. We're going to get this thing stood up so we can pick the pump straight up off of it, because that's all we're going to be repairing is the front part of it. So we'll be back right with you guys. So we've got the rest of our bolts out of the bell housing and stuff on the Allison. So what we're going to get up here, and we're going to pick this thing straight up and get it off the front of it here. And you can kind of see how we took all the bolts out here. We've got some here, and then we've actually got some here. Now hopefully I can just grab this, and I'm going to pick it up off there. I'm gonna make a mess for just a second. Set it over here like that. Now you can see down in here.
Let me get a little closer to you.
Where I was talking about how we have a PTO system. We have a PTO gear right here. They can add a pump or any type of attachment to the side of this or run it off this gear right here. And you can see just how big these shafts are and stuff, everything on these Allisons. I mean, I could pull this out and go further down here, but we're just basically going for the front seal leak. This thing physically works perfect. So, if there's anything in the pan.
Looks like a lot of dirt around the pump.
Yeah, you see it's mainly a lot of dust, dirt, and stuff like that. When they start leaking out, they just tract everything that you could imagine that gets in there. They got you a little magnet right here that sets in there. They want you to put back in, catches any type of debris. You have this lockup ring right here. Comes off right there. Now, one thing I like about the Allisons, all of them had a Teflon type, real slimy bushing. Like they got a coating on them.
Looks brand new.
I don't think this thing's ever been into, but looks pretty clean. Try to pick this up this way. Take these apart multiple ways. So these bolts here actually bolt the main body to this pump or to the belt. This is kind of a cool tranny right here that I put together. Places these things can leak. That's why we just change everything. You have a gasket all the way around. You have a front seal. Here you have a bushing here. You have this O-ring right here. See that O-ring there? This is hard as a rock. There's just so many places these things can leak. So let me get this apart here. You just better be very careful with this stuff. This. Now these are doweled. You can see the two dowels in the pump right there. This is your pump body plate to case. And then you also have this pump guard right here for your gears. Now you always want to check right here for any type of wear. Remember me showing you on the 4L60Es and stuff, you have the same issue right here. This still looks really nice. No, you can see a little shadow, but you cannot feel any wear. Still looks really nice. So get in here, look at the pump gears. Still got a lot of nice bluing on them. Look really nice. Got a little bit of wear in here. We'll price these out and see what these things cost if we can get them. We'll put them in there brand new because we don't want any issues. The pump body looks really good. And then here we go again with that slimy bushing. This is real slippery feeling. And you can see your O-ring here. So there's a lot of places where these things can leak and get you in trouble. So you gotta be really careful. how he's got all these roller bearings and stuff. These Allisons are really nice. Big old Teflon rings, hard rings. You got your pump washer right there. Come in here and look anywhere for any type of wear. Now what's good on these, see, you have a plate that sets in here like that, that actually where the pump wears on the plate and never on the main body, so that keeps the cost down when you can just buy a plate. But pretty neat trainings for sure. We'll do our thing to this one here, get all of our gaskets and O-rings and stuff changed on this new converter and stuff, and we'll pull the pan off of it, make sure it's good. Matter of fact, let's just do it right now. What are you thinking? I know you guys want to see.
Let's just do it right now. Don't you like that guy?
Let's see what's in here. See, I know what's in here. You guys don't. So let's see.
It looks cool though.
Yeah, that's
It's a brain, that's for sure. Whoever designed it definitely was a thinker.
I don't see one, do you? I think it's just stuck good.
Yeah, I think it's stuck good unless there's one on the other side I can't see.
No, sir. Trying to see what that looks like right there. Now you gotta be careful when you buy filters for these things, because you can get the wrong filter and put on it real easy because of the way the pan's designed and the neck and stuff like that. So you gotta be really, really careful on that. Now we're not gonna tear this thing all the way down. We're just gonna do the front pump seal and stuff, but you can get a general idea on how sophisticated these Allisons are too. Pretty neat though. Pretty neat.
Not too
We'll
shabby.
get this thing put back together, yes sir. Get all new parts back in the pump and stuff like that. So if y'all need anything, give us a holler. Precision Transmissions. Y'all have a great day.